All right. 543 VA all day outside of media shit, man. Chopping it up with Sasha Hot. I'm gonna keep the battle rap. We gotta talk about this URL super fight, man. Now before we get this going, I'm gonna let y'all know. Sasha is the NWX, unofficial NWX member, so her prediction is gonna be kind of tainted. It's like asking me about an Av, a Big K, a Tay Rock battle. You know what you're getting before we get to it. So let's get to it. How you doing today, Sasha?
I'm good. Happy National NWX Day to you. I'm
I
doing
know, right?
great.
All right, all right. Listen,
Great.
I respect you wear that tag. You know, it's like me. You know, I'm not gonna lie in front like I don't fuck with who I fuck with, and when I see them, I'm gonna want to hear what they want to say more than the next man. So I do respect that, but the super fight though, the super fight. Do you think this is a good title?
As you've already said, like I'm the unofficial NWX member. Yada yada yada. I love them. I think they're the best battle group, rap group, collectively, with the different talents and different styles. But I don't know if that name fits the battles that are on this card. I think that I personally will be super entertained because I love NWX, but I don't think the name matches the card. I think the card may be
It
a
should have
little
just been
light
named
for that name.
NWX versus URL. That's what it should have just been named, Joe. Just got it out the way. It'd have made it sound a soul more, whatever, sound a
So
little bit
what is it?
better.
Everybody's EFB, right? Except for Easy
Uh,
Rum,
is that
Danny.
easy? So his damn near could have been NWX versus ESB. Wow. I didn't notice that until you said something. I'm not gonna say it in stun. I
Yeah.
did not notice that.
He's the only one that Easy is the only one that's not on there. I mean that's not a part of EFB.
Right.
So I think that just calling it what it was might have been a I don't know, a more fitting situation. Either way, for somebody like me, I'm locked in. I'm ready to watch it, but I don't know if this is the super fight.
All right. So let's do it like this. We're gonna call it the NWX versus EFB with the makeup battle. How about that?
Versus EFB and the block captain.
Well, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Easy, yeah. Easy battle was a makeup battle. You know what I'm saying. So really, you could say they just threw that on there just to make it up. But it's really, every fucking bar versus WX. But let's go ahead and start these predictions, which I really don't know why I'm really doing this with you, but we will get it done though.
So maybe we'll break it down. Well, I have NWX across the board.
Of course,
We could just kind of get into um, to break down which round is which, what is what.
right. All right, let's go for it. Danny Myers versus drugs. Now listen, me.
Where you at, Caleb?
I don't know, man. Shit, is he still with us?
KTL.
I don't know. Danny Myers versus drugs, man. Realistically, I would want to see drugs win. My bias is really with drugs, Goonie, DMV area, so forth. But realistically, I think Danny Myers is gonna beat shit down his leg.
Oh, you
Um,
think it's gonna be brutal?
it's gonna be brutal. It is. I mean, they got he was hand fed his plates, which a lot of people are getting the same treat. People are getting fed their plates and getting the hype. So just don't highlight it when somebody that you don't like get it. I'm just throwing this in for the crowd that might hear it or whatever. But I don't think he's really had that tough a competition. Well, he had a good one with Arse, but Danny he had a bad year last year. I think this is got to be a way to kick off this year.
I don't know. So of course I have NWX because it's NWX day. Um,
Of course. I'm
I
not.
I
We're just doing
have
this and giggles for real.
I have drugs 2-1. But the only thing I can say about
You
that
must have
is I
drugs
have a
if you
prepared
think you winning.
drugs 2-1.
You must be preparing drugs if you got him 2-1 too.
Hmm?
You must be preparing drugs if you got drugs 2-1 over Danny, which I know what it is. I know what it is. It's NWX bias.
I mean, we
You
spar a little bit, maybe.
know. But I understand why you say that. What do you think a drug does better than Danny?
Let's start with perform. Um, so um, let's just say drugs was still a Goonie, right?
Right.
Never been a big fan of the Goonie gangs.
He's still a
Never
Goonie.
been a huge fan of drugs. I always liked him.
Yeah, Goonie
Um,
Gang is it's an error and it's
right.
a
So I still would have drugs over Danny because bar God, all that his whole performance doesn't always do it for me because sometimes he's on 20 when he should probably slow it down a little bit, bring his
okay.
tone down so he can deliver the material. Maybe he should be on 13 instead of 20. It's just a bit much. He gets excited over his own bars too much.
Mm-hmm,
His I think his pen is good,
hmm.
but his delivery is trash, and I don't see that changing. Like,
With
you
the
know,
energy and all that shit, you could just take the bar guard shit out and say the same thing about drugs. Drugs is basically all performance. He has some.
all performance. So we're gonna sit here and say that drugs, the
Can I
person
finish?
from
Listen.
your
Did I even
region.
respectfully? I sat here and let you talk. I let you get your point out. You didn't even see. I was gonna bust the corner and come back on something.
I'm
Listen.
trying to keep you from tripping over what's
No, no,
around
no,
the
no,
corner.
no. But what I'm saying is, drugs. His main characteristic is his performance, and then on top of that, the comparison with Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of ended his career too. But I really don't think that he does anything better than Danny.
Other than outperform him.
Danny performs. Whether
So
you
so
don't like
no no
all
no
that,
no no no.
listen, no, 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 no.
So
Let's get this together. Let's get this together. Just because you don't like him screaming bar guard and yikes and all that, that is performance. Because
So
there's
you
people
think
that
that Danny's performance is as good or better than drugs? Is that what you're
when that
saying?
man do that parallel universe and everybody else says it is
I
different.
do.
See what I mean? It's part of that's performance. It's just
Okay,
not the animations of waving your arms around and all that. That's what performance is.
so Danny is better than Danny's performance and delivery is better than drugs. That's what you're going on record as saying, Mr. VA, all
Yes,
day.
I am. Yes, I am from DMV area. Yes, I am. Yes, 540 Drake. VA all day. 760
520 or something because that don't even
Yeah.
sound right.
Listen, listen. It's just all with experience, though.
So you got
Danny's been.
you got Danny
Yeah, I got Danny. I definitely got Danny. Let's get to the.
2-1.
It's definitely gonna be a debatable. I just think that Danny's gonna edge it.
So you're gonna edge Danny. I can respect that. I
See,
can
I'm not
definitely
saying it's
respect
gonna be
that.
a smoke. I'm not saying nobody gonna get beat, but I just think that Danny's just gonna edge it. I think it's gonna be a
I can
good battle,
respect
though.
that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not saying nobody gonna get smoked. I just think Danny gonna take it.
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm
I can
making sure.
respect you edging it. Like I think it may be a preference battle, quite possibly.
All right, so you understand now. Now this next battle is gonna be nowhere near fucking close. Rum Nitty versus Don Marino. Let's go, Cheese Salsa. Would you? Let's talk about it.
um, Hail Mary, full of grace. Um, we've been praying. I'm just hoping he brings it. That's about all I can say. NWX for life. But Don Marino versus Rum Nitty. Oh, I don't know. We need some kind of miracle. the chupacabra got to take over his
Now, I don't
body or
know.
something. I don't know.
I don't know who. Well, let's say this: the battle was set up before on another league.
You
I
don't
would
know
have
who
dubbed
what?
it. I would have dubbed it. It's I think it's an NWX favor contract resolve type of battle. Like he got one more battle. Let's get him the fuck up out of here on this call. Yeah, my bad.
I think
My
I
bad.
think this card probably came together the way it did because of DNA.
Hmm.
Um, his negotiations and whatever, and I think they kind of just looked out and stacked the card that way. I definitely feel like I don't know if you remember, I don't know who he was battling. Don Marino had called him out.
Hmm.
He was like something my cup and threw his cup down. He was like, "Oh, I want rum
He
or whatever."
did.
So
He
I,
did. He
I don't
did.
know. It's a tall call out. Um, I'm hoping for a 2-1. Debatable. I'm hoping for a good show.
You just
Uh,
hoping Don this you just hoping it's a 2-1 that Don don't get 30?
no, that's not what I said.
That's what I'm asking. Are you
I,
hoping
I'm
for that?
hoping. I'm hoping Don come with something and take a round or two. Um, do I think he'll 30 rum nitty? No way.
So you just hoping he just don't get beat at this point, huh?
I don't.
Too bad.
I'm hoping he takes it 2-1. But I think that just being a part of NWX, and this is like no bullshit, it's definitely my bias, but this is still what I think. I think being part of a group that's solid, that has a lot of different attributes and who push each other a certain way, hopefully that works in Don Marino's favor. Yes, he's the, like the token Spanish guy right now. Like, he got the whole Mexico bars, whatever, but we can't act like the man can't rap. He do rap.
QP quantum physics can rap. He's boring. I'm just saying.
So you think Don Marino is boring?
No, listen. I'm just
I think
giving
he
the
can be
pop.
boring. I
Me,
think so.
me personally, he's fighting against,
Too
for
much.
one, the title of the event, and two, they just don't want to see Rum Nitty against you right now. They probably think they could have put you on a call with somebody else, but when they see Rum Nitty versus Don Marino, it's like, for what?
Right. It definitely doesn't make sense for me. And it's like, you know, what has Rum been off like 2 months or something like that?
Yeah, but Rum, he needed that break though. He was back to back to back though.
Right. But I'm just saying, it's probably gonna be a little power in that pen. I don't know.
But plus this was already like I said, booked once before, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be solid.
You think
Rum,
Don is gonna mention like some of T Top's material from the Walmart shit? You think he gonna bring up some of his interactions with
please don't do that because that's gonna be another NWX right together angle. Just come up with your own shit. It's going even if he come up with it by himself, everybody gonna do it. It's gonna be the whole
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a good look.
squad.
Anyway, move on.
All right. Um, now the fight's really starting to happen. T Top versus Easy the Black Captain.
Why we
Easy.
didn't say that
Wait,
for last?
please do not. Don't mess me up when I'm introducing these people. It's T Top, Top Busy the Bear versus Easy the Black Captain. He's the captain of the block. All right, now you can go.
I mean, T Top. Well, I
I mean, I
mean,
know. I
why are
mean,
we even asking me that? Like,
I mean, I said at the beginning of it, this is gonna be for shits and giggles anyway, because I know you all NWA. So,
but I got T Top 2-1. And the only reason I don't have T Top with a filthy 30 is because I like the way Easy talks. So part of the reason why like T Top is pretty much like one of my all time favorite battlers is because he kind of resonates with me. I know a nigga just like him, a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Like it, it's just familiar to me, and that.
No pun intended, but he embodies a South nigga. Like you, everybody know a South nigga like that. You know the
Right,
fat man on
exactly.
the
And
block.
I know five, six, seven, eight easies too. You know what I'm saying? So like they give
Of
me a
course,
whole
that's what
a certain kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm definitely H Town bound. So the South, that swag, that I ain't gonna say swag because that ain't really the word that you attach to T Top necessarily, but just the way he talks, the way he talk a nigga down, that the confidence in what I'm saying, it's just familiar. It resonates with me, and Easy does the same thing for me. So, um, I don't think he's gonna beat Top, but I think that he's gonna compete. I think he's gonna bring something, and I think he's pretty frustrated. He made it real clear, on blogs and on his caffeine channel that he feel like Top was ducking, like he needed some more time, yada yada yada. So I know he right. So
Easy's doing what he got to do for that promotion. He know exactly what's going on, what's happening. He's supposed to paint that picture, and this is why he's getting the place he's getting. He does that extra stuff. He paints the narrative. He's all over everybody's screen doing what he got to do. But this is the time now. We damn near an hour away. You know what I'm saying? So um, it's time to get busy, man. It's just that time. You do a lot of promo, which got you here. I hope we can back it up because, like you said, they both in the same type lane. You know, they both talk that drug talk. This is where the comparisons end, though. We got to see who does what, and I believe T Top, like everybody else, is going to show the levels. But for the simple fact that he's a likable character and he does talk that shit, I'm pretty sure he's going to at least get one round out of everybody, just like because unless it's a total dog walk. But I believe the ability that he shows, he's gonna get one round at least. At least. So
yeah,
I got two top 2-1.
yeah, I think what's gonna definitely help, or I don't want to say help because it's not what he needs, but I think part of what's gonna place T Top clearly ahead of Easy is just some of the experience and the way he crafts his rounds and he stacks them to lead, the way he leads in and the way he crafts his rounds to speak directly to that person. I think
Right.
that's what's gonna put him above um Top. I think that, if you pay attention to Twitter and different little shit, people always want an opportunity to try to count Top out, like, or try to act like he not who he is
Negative.
or he don't do what he does, like, and he
Well,
have
I
to
don't
just.
pay attention to these motherfuckers 'cause nowadays. They just fucking troll. So I don't pay attention to that. But um,
Yeah,
I
half the culture
definitely
now is new anyway. I don't value the opinion of half the people now because people are new, but at the same time, I just noticed that people are really like to try to make it seem like he not who he is, like he don't talk the shit that he talk. Like, come on, it's T Top. Like, we
it
not
is.
gonna say that Easy. There are literally people saying that Easy the Block Captain is going to 30 him. Come on, that's not
Um,
gonna happen.
yeah, I think it's new. Like you said, there's new fans and they're gonna support who they like. So I mean, I ain't mad at that. But you ready to get to it?
Yeah.
Let's get to it. DNA versus Geechee Gotti. Um, the super fight. DNA has already beaten Geechee Gotti for 25,000 BET. Just looking at people in the crowd saying their name, and that's about it.
Gonna discount my boy because that was it.
I mean, you know what it was. Is exactly
He's
what it
in
was. Like he went to Sesame Street, and Gotti
talk
was
your
still in
shit.
the hood. Gotti was definitely still rapping for the hood, and DNA was on Sesame Street, which was smart. But like Geechee said, he didn't know the fuck he was at. So I mean, he know where he at now. Um,
So people like to do the whole believability and all that. People need to just pause and take a second to understand that DNA is intelligent. He can go anywhere. He knew where he was. He knew what stage he was standing on, so he used
I also said
that
that.
current
I also
event,
said that.
person in front of you to get the bag. He got the bag. He's successful at what he does. His method works. The things he does work. So today, I think a lot of people are going to base this battle on preference. If you want to hear what Geechee is talking about, if you're gonna base it all on believability, who you think somebody who caught a case last, who shot somebody last, then people gonna go with Geechee. And if you like me, it don't matter. I'm not betting against DNA against nobody. So you know.
Well, if you like you don't matter. It don't matter anyway because it's NWX and you going straight NWX. So
But I will say when a motherfucker lose, I will. If you lost, you fucking lost. So I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
tell you what.
I don't see any 30 or anything like that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be going live after each battle. You down with that?
Come again, you broke up.
Hey, yeah, that can't be a pause because you said that. But anyway, do you want to go live after each battle? I just want to wait
Damn.
for you to go ahead and just recap it all at once.
Audio is toast.
Yeah, audio getting crazy right now. We will just call this right here 540 Dre VA all day. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what happened with the audio. Hopefully, Sasha come back. We're gonna be back, man. Y'all already know what it is for me, man. We'll be doing them live joints, man. Y'all know what it is, man. 540 Dre, VA all day. Chubby Chase the CEO, battle rapper elbow, battle about this, man. We're an hour away from the URL super fight on caffeine, man. Go get your wings, go get your midnight, your drink or whatever, man. Go chill, man. 540 Dre, VA all day, man.